What is up? We are back in black in the building. What is going on? Shout out to everybody out there. Man, Dave for No Compromise, hey, James Youngblood. Yes. I seen that question you posed, bro. I definitely agree with you. Shout out to Shawnee, Erica, Tasha. You already know what it is. You know what it ain't. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Everybody out there that I know and I fuck with. Stallion, Latanya, all y'all, man. You already know what I'm hit y'all with. It's Sunday. Did Jesus come back? Oh, man. Don't tell me you've been speaking in tongue and teaching Sunday school and singing in the choir and paying your tithes and all this other shit, and he has not made his return. God damn. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. Man, we got a great subject to talk about. An actor, a part of the Dominant Society Jewish community, Ben Stein, he makes these comments about Ain't Your Mama, so we're going to get into that. We're also going to talk about Vlad TV, so I'm going to go over this real quick, but I want to talk about Vlad TV as well, because he's doing it again. Got Bootsy and T.I. going at it. And I wish somebody would send something out to Bootsy to tell him, stop fucking with Vlad TV. Vlad is full of shit. Let's get into it. Man, shout out to my brother David from No Compromise. My brother, man, we was chopping it up. And hey, David, like I said, I am not going to discuss what we talk about, but I totally agree with you, bro. My brother's busy. He's doing big things. He's being pulled everywhere. And a lot of times you just don't, you have to make sure that you maintain your focus of what you're doing. And I'm proud of that brother for organizing his thoughts and making sure that he is being consistent at what he does best. And I'm proud of that brother for that, man. That's why I told him, man, you know me, man. David know, James Youngblood, you know by now. And fuck these motherfuckers, man. You got to do what's best for you and what's best for your inner peace, not what's best for everybody else. So, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to my brother Dave for No Compromise. Go watch his podcast. Go watch the old ones too. I particularly like the one where he interviews these sisters, which I purchased something from one of the sisters, Black Benches. Those sisters were very brilliant, very brilliant, very well spoken, and they did not go in on the black community like people would have assumed that they would have. They were being very nice about opening up their businesses and how black folk treat them. They were being very nice. But I'll say it for you, David. Tell them, sisters, I say it for them. Man, fuck these niggas that don't want to support your business. I said it for them. Shit. Tired of that shit, man. Motherfuckers don't be wanting to support. Motherfuckers don't be wanting to support. Motherfuckers don't be wanting to, you know what I mean? Show solidarity, but they want some free shit. So, you know what I'm saying? But let's get into this, man. This actor, Ben Stein, he said some god-awful comments about Ain't Your Mama. My question is always going to be is, they'll say this shit about us, but we can't say a damn thing about the white Jewish community. So I call bullshit. Where are our Jewish community brothers and sisters at? Where's our dominant society Jewish brothers and sisters that check him? That's your boy. Get your boy. Whose man's is this? Get him. Check him. We shouldn't have to come out and say, hey man, what you doing? The Jewish community should be coming out and say, hey man, we don't condone that, and you don't need to be speaking on foundational Black American affairs. Let them speak on their own stuff. So I'm gonna try to play a little bit of what he said, if YouTube lets me play it, because you know.
To do something which I sometimes do, which is to make breakfast for dinner. Aunt Jemima yummy pancake syrup. Now this used to show a large African-American woman chef, but because of the inherent racism.
But why do you need to tell us it's a large African-American woman? We don't need you to do that at all.
Of Americans' corporate culture, they decided to make it a white person or maybe no person at all. But I prefer it when it's a Black person showing their incredible skill at making pancakes.
Stop. I think you're being funny. Stop.
You know what occurs to me, and it's a kind of a scary thought. We're getting into a racial dictatorship here where you simply cannot speak your mind.
Well, that's how we feel about the white dominant Jewish society. We cannot just speak our mind about them. So why is it you're okay to speak your mind about our stuff and our heritage?
Even as the most obvious things, the differences between the races and among the races, without losing your job, your friends, your house. That's a racial dictatorship. We've never had that here before.
Ben Stein is a Karen. Ben Stein is volunteering these comments. He has said there has never been such an atmosphere, a racial dictatorship. We've never experienced this before.
I agree with this brother. Stop with the bullshit.
Really, Ben? You do know it was illegal for Black people to sit on a bus where they chose.
Thank you. We don't need to play no more. I'm glad that he said that. Shout out to that brother where I got that page from. I think it's Dr. Rashad or whatever. But let me tell you something. Let's just have a conversation. My bad. Let's just have a conversation about this real quick. Now, the conversation that I want to have about it is this. Don't fall into that trap. Don't fall into the, well, Ben Stein said it, so I'm going to say something about white Jewish people. No. Stick to what you know is best. Know your history. Keep reading, studying, having intrinsic value in who you are, and you'll be all right. Don't even go down that road. I'm just waiting to see when the white Jewish community are going to get together and not condone what he said and say, hey, we don't even condone him speaking on foundational Black American affairs. That is their business. We don't need to speak on that because you might say the wrong thing and it could have racial connotations behind it, plus racial denotations behind it as well. I just think that we have to have a commonality of some type of intelligence that we know. Why are you even saying that? And why did you need to say a large African American? See, they like that. They like to put that out there. I love all my sisters, but they like to, see, that's why they love Lizzo. That's why they love Gabby Sidibe. That's why they love all these people, because they're not threats. See, I worked at a corporate plantation, and this sister, let me tell y'all something, man. James Youngblood, David, man, this sister was bad. I'm talking about educated, intelligent, had put all them bitches to shame in office. She didn't last around there real long, and real down to earth sister. I'm talking about real down to earth sister. I remember one day we was chopping up, laughing and joking. And I remember one day I was just like, man, I'm trying to get over to woo-woo department. You know this sister, and this sister was drop dead gorgeous, had her shit together, degree, everything. That sister took it upon herself to call that department to set me up with an interview. That's why I'm like, I told her, we used to chop it up all the time in the office. And I said, look, you're not going to be over here long. You got to get the fuck up out of here. And she started laughing. She was like, why you say that, Warren? I was like, cuz they don't want sisters like you in here. They're more comfortable with mud ducks in this motherfucker. I love my mud duck sisters too, but I'm just saying that makes them feel more comfortable. They don't want no sister that look good, gorgeous, intelligent, got degree, got everything, got her shit together. They don't want that. They want a mammy. And she started laughing. It was like, Warren, you so stupid. I'm like, I'm telling you, I've been here a long time and I see the archetype of what they like. She was like, so what you mean? I was like, they don't like my ass either. Because there's just certain things I won't do. I remember we used to chop it up all the time. I remember one time, man, this was a long time ago. Over probably 10 years ago. I remember, you know, the hierarchy people, you know, they're cowards, so they're not gonna go tell somebody something. They want you to go do it. And I'll never forget, I said, what policy does it say that I gotta go do that? Oh, well, nah, you're not putting me in no henpeck position where these people call HR on me. Nope, you tell them. Oh, well, we'll back you. I don't want nobody to back me. You tell them. The motherfuckers knew quick, like, okay, this ain't gonna be a good idea. So that's why I said, man, we know what you mean, Ben Stein. Stop with the bullshit. Stop playing the fucking game. Stop acting like you don't know what the fuck is going on. We know you know what the fuck is going on. It's so funny too. Now everybody trying to put out all these stories about different things to take away from all the inherent racism. I'm gonna go right back to the NBA. Shout out to my brother David, James Youngblood, because, you know, it's so funny when you think about the NBA. Black History Month, they had it in Utah, one of probably the most racist cities that don't like niggas, can't stand niggas at all, right? You show this white owner, right, that's young, is in his 40s. Where are the black owners in the NBA? I don't give a fuck about what LeBron is talking about. LeBron has to be a company man in a Sambo to be an owner. I'm talking about where are the black owners that have their shit together and can buy an NBA team? Why doesn't Adam Silver campaign for that? Why doesn't he bring that up to discussion? What about the NFL? Why is there no black? I don't give a fuck about no black woman on Denver Broncos owning a portion of the team. That doesn't mean shit to me. I'm talking about a black ownership, period. Cause that's not gonna happen. Y'all know why that's not gonna happen. Because they don't really want black folk around. I was looking at this thing too, and I want y'all to really hear me now. I told y'all I thought Black Panther 2 was horrible. Now, it's no longer about Wakanda. In the MC universe, they're gonna have the Latino. You know, the one that everybody was bucking their eyes at? You know, we supposed to be the biggest, baddest motherfuckers on the planet. And then the vibranium that they have is just too strong. Man, get the fuck out of here. That's why, and then they got the black guy, what's his name, Jonathan Majors as the bad guy in Marvel. Ain't nobody go see that bullshit. Eternals was fucking horrible. Nobody went to go see that bullshit. You know what I mean? You know, so when you see these things, you gotta look at the symbolism behind it. Which brings me to my next point. I got love for Bootsy and I got love for T.I. These are two brothers that can work it out, whatever discussions they have behind closed doors. I hope somebody sent this to. I love Boosie. Boosie is like a hero to me because he speaks his mind. I just wish Boosie would speak his mind on a black platform and not fucking Vlad TV. Vlad TV is known for doing the bullshit. He said that bullshit about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. He never wants to apologize. He claims Jewish when he wants to claim it. He's a cultural appropriator and he does not like strong-willed black men that will call him out on his bullshit. It is, that bullshit. I don't like Vlad TV. I think he's full of shit. He's a culture appropriator, culture vulture, and he can't make money in his own community. He has to make it off of black folk. And I'm so sick of watching that shit. That's why it's hard for me to turn on Instagram. This is no diss to anybody else, but hip hop is our art form. And I'm so sick of everybody wanting to be a producer and they get a beat machine and they want to make videos. You know, just like that white girl that I watched Erykah Badu sing. She was singing Deborah Cox's song. First of all, you was disrespectful for singing Deborah Cox's song. That's first. Second of all, you are a user of our culture because you can't make it in your culture. I don't like that at all. And I'm so sick of watching them. That's why I don't be on Instagram no more. That's exactly why I don't be on Instagram. I'm so tired of us praising these motherfuckers for appropriately just coming into our culture, studying it, mimicking it, and then when they get to where they need to get to, they go back to their own. They don't even give a fuck about our culture. I don't like motherfuckers like Sam Smith talk shit about Michael Jackson. I don't like none of these motherfuckers. I never really liked Pink. I never really liked none of these motherfuckers. Don't come on our side and do our music, and then when you get to where you need to get to, then you don't fuck with us no more. And I'm tired of watching that shit. I'm tired of turning on. If I don't see like a David or James Youngblood or, you know, my siblings or something like that, I get off that motherfucker. People could tell you, I don't be on there like that because I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of black people. They produce great music, and I love my black producers on Instagram, and I love them. I love all of them. That's why I always give them props. But I'm so sick of our black producers having to go. It's like you damn near got to sound like Dr. Dre, Swizz Beatz, Neptunes, Timberland for you to get any type of accolades. But a white motherfucker could go on there and get a beat machine and do a half-ass beat, and he got 1,000 views. I'm like, I'm sick of watching this shit. It's almost disrespectful. No, it is. It's disrespectful. I'm tired of white singers studying Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, studying Fantasia, studying Jennifer Hudson, studying Brandy, Aaliyah, studying fucking Monica, and then they sing Nation. I'm sick of watching that, man. I'm just tired of watching. That's why y'all don't see me on Instagram. That shit gets old. We come up. Look, Yaz Everett, Town Business. He had a show on motherfucking Netflix. Great show. Me and my homeboy, my white brother Nick, we did a podcast probably about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, about it. He watched it. We commented on it. They didn't give him another show. Now I see all these other white trainers that want to come on here and take the same templates that Yaz Everett is doing. I'm sick of that shit. Go check out Yaz Everett on motherfucking Instagram. He is the Michael Jordan, the Michael Jackson of training dogs. Yes, I said it. Yes, he is. He's from Oakland, California, from the Bay Area, Town Business, and he employs a lot of black brothers, and he's not smiley, and he gets to the point, and when you leave your dog with him, after your dog is done with him, your dog's a whole nother dog. Now I see everybody want to train dogs and shit. Nah, fuck that. I fuck with Yaz Everett, and when I get some paper, I'm going to probably buy a dog. He has Dutch Shepherds. Go check him out. And watch how many people you see mimic him. I just think that it's time for us to take shit back. Stop playing games. Stop putting y'all all into this church bullshit and put y'all all into this real shit. I'm not saying that church ain't real, but what I'm saying is a lot of times we get so caught up in the politics of church, we're not understanding why you're supposed to be there. That's why Nelly Fuller Jr., I don't like the four wall effect, where we just come together and we bitch and complain and we don't move forward. Well, Warren, you be on here all the time bitch and complain, but nigga, I move forward though. I'm moving forward. I'm reading, studying, having self-reflection on what I need to do and how I need to get better. I like to move forward, but you know, with progress, you know what I mean? And when I see Bootsy and T.I. on there arguing like that breaks my heart, because we don't need to do that on no white platform. You don't see white Jewish people going on our platforms and airing out all their dirty laundry. So why do we do it on theirs? I got love for Bootsy. Bootsy is the shit. Fuck what y'all niggas is talking about. I got love for Bootsy. I just wish we didn't do that on their platforms. You know what I mean? And let's start having intrinsic value. You gotta have that value. It's inner. You gotta have that value in yourself, because if you don't have it in yourself, how you gonna have it in somebody else? How you gonna support somebody else's business? How you even gonna wanna deal with somebody else and you don't have it in yourself? I just think that it takes a lot of reading, studying. You know, I haven't been reading like I'm supposed to, but I've been super busy with other projects that I have going on. But man, you know, when you get a chance, you know, do a little bit of reading, you know, have some self-reflection, and always depend on you. Don't depend on other people. I have these conversations in my family all the time. It's easy to depend on other people, but other people sometimes become flaky and they don't want to be bothered. Sometimes they want to control your narrative. But when you have that self-independence, they can't control that narrative. And family don't do it on purpose sometimes. Family think they're doing it to help you, but they're really not. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, I went over a little bit. I was a little frustrated with that, watching Bootsy and T.I. go back and forth. And I think it's time for us to have some forward progress and some forward movement in who we are and knowing our own history. Black history isn't just talking about Harriet Tubman and the Underground Railroad. Black history is the hidden history museum. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed. You talk about a person that know how to execute a plan. I don't want to hear a nigga tell me shit about Tariq Nasheed. I don't want to hear you. You can't tell me shit. Everything that man do, he executes it. He always has a plan of execution and he gets it done. I'm so sick of everybody always have some shit to say about his personal life, or if he got money, if he don't got money. But nigga, don't nobody execute like that nigga do. And I'm proud of us having a black museum about foundational black American history on Crenshaw and Jefferson. That's beautiful. Make me want to go to LA just to see the goddamn museum, and that's probably what I'll do. But hey, man, you already know what it is. You know what it ain't. Dave for No Compromise. James Youngblood, man. Leave your comments. But one day we're going to have to get together. I want to do a podcast with David and James Youngblood. And I just want them to go to town. Them brothers got so much knowledge. And I feel like people need to hear that shit. We got to get on the same page. Maybe we can do an IG live or something. I just want people to hear what they got to say. Fuck what I'm saying. I'm silly. But I want to hear it from people that done read way more than Warren, that has way more knowledge than Warren. Fuck what Warren talking about. See, I'm not no hater. I like being around people that got more knowledge than me. Shout out to, people that are reading and studying and knowing the shit, man, because I'm just now coming into this knowledge after 10 years. I've been on this 10 years, not the podcasting, but reading, and I'm just now coming into it. But before those 10 years, I didn't know who Dr. John Henry Clark was. I didn't know who Dr. Francis Cress Welsing was. I didn't know who they were. I've heard people mention them, but I don't know who they were. So now that I know who they were, I got to give props where props is due. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, you know what it is. You know what it ain't. If you know of a black business, it's a black business out here, too. I got to go chop it up with those sisters. I've been kind of bullshitting. They got a black bookstore that I purchased some books from. Cool sisters, too. Nice black business. And I think I'm going to go down there again and chop it up with them sisters and just kind of like, do some clips and put it on my YouTube so y'all can show. Nice little bookstore. I love it. It's nice. Very, very welcoming sisters. And they have very, very affordable pricing on their books. Shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to everybody that supports the CMOS. Hey, man, y'all know what it is, man. I appreciate everybody supporting that shit. Only thing about that CMOS have you spitting up mucus like a motherfucker. But anyway, y'all already know what it is. Y'all know what it ain't. Hey, man, y'all know in the great words of Warren, man. Hey, you love, live life, stay in your lane. Don't go in nobody else's lane. And don't allow nobody to come in your lane. Guilty, nigga. I got shit to do today. I'm out. Peace.